Hello and welcome to your in-depth weekly horoscope for week commencing the 8th of November for the Sun or the Ascendant. I'm going to give you a broad overview of what to expect. Before, please stay with me. I dive deep to give you in detail each zodiac sign's forecast. Now this week is going to see a very vibrant energy in the sign of Scorpio. It's not just the Sun either. The Sun actually forges a quite beautiful angle to Neptune. Neptune's the planet of dreams and it's in the sign of Pisces. The Sun in the sign of Scorpio, also a water sign. So this combination suggests that if we listen to our instincts, it can be very helpful to us. Now that could be around our physical domain, so it could be around material resources. If we get some hunches, Neptune is helping to guide our decisions, but also it can bring out the most compassionate side of our natures too. So being conscious of other people who are a bit less fortunate financially may see us do something to support a good cause, a charity. But Mercury and Mars are combining in the sign of Scorpio too. Mars is the ruler of Scorpio, so a very instinctive location for the planet of action, but Mercury is how we think. If we put these two together, it can create an extra urgency about how we express our ideas. Mercury also about the words that we use. So Mars here can be punchier with Mercury in assistance, but they're both in opposition to the restless and changeable energies of Uranus. So it's possible that there could be some blurted conversations, some sudden, rather frank discussions, maybe about money, maybe about intimacy in a close relationship, maybe about things like the future of potential involvements. This is because the sign of Aquarius is also very strongly emphasized. And that conjunction between Mercury and Mars, which is in direct opposition to Uranus, is also just broadly squaring with Saturn too. So how we think about our resources or how we think about our closest involvements is probably going to be informed about the longer term future. And towards the end of this week, the Sun in Scorpio squares up with Jupiter. But this is one of those squares which can be pretty good. Again, it points towards a generosity of spirit. So that can be a positive thing. But there could be some sudden, quick and fast decision making made around a financial matter this week. But also, equally, it may be that we're going to be much more frank about something that's been kept, perhaps covered up, undisclosed until now, and we may show our hand in a way which could surprise somebody. Also, there's a quarter moon which also squares to the sign of Aquarius. This occurs on Thursday. Aquarius energy is very much to do with being democratic. It's about the collective. It's about we, not so much about I. Scorpio energy is that deeper need. And those needs and desires can be very, very powerful. So whatever we're drawn to do, we perhaps need to just think about the consequences, particularly as far as other people are concerned or our longer term future. So if we're tempted by that big ticket item, we need to think that even if we get the finance to buy it, we will still have to pay for it in the longer term. Now please stay with me for your detailed forecast, but if you are new to my channel, I'd be honoured if you would subscribe. Please click or tap on the bell notification symbol. This ensures that every time I release some new material, you will get an alert. Also, if you'd like to get your free daily written horoscope fired to your device each morning, you can do so by clicking on the subscription link beneath this video. I've been writing these for over 25 years. My work is used on some major platforms around the world and including Britain's most read daily newspaper. And finally, with year 2022 just around the corner, if you'd like to order your forecast now based on your personal birth data, you can do so and get the rest of this year free, plus a character analysis and 30% off. Please do see the link below. Hello Taurus, and welcome to your in-depth forecast for week commencing the 8th of November. You may find yourself being much more outspoken this week, but particularly around a relationship issue. Now, it is true with the Sun forging a very beguiling link with Neptune that this can be the perfect week to connect with a friend, perhaps someone you've not seen for a while. Maybe it's a new person that's going to develop in your situation. But the connection could be quite quick, how it comes about. You may have not heard from someone for a while, or you can encounter somebody in a completely new situation, perhaps even work, and this person can have quite a big impact upon you. But equally, if there is a situation that's been going on for some while, where you feel that you're always doing your best to try to flex and collaborate and cooperate in order to fit into some kind of wider construct or organisation, and you're just not getting anything back, you may actually really take the step, almost instinctively, to say exactly how you feel, even to the point of blurting something out, even if you've been rehearsing and saying to yourself, do not say anything to that particular line manager or whatever. It could still come out of your mouth. And the reason for this is the urgency of the energy of Uranus in an opposition with Mercury and Mars, but they're being tested by a quarter moon and the role of Saturn and Jupiter. So this is one of those weeks where that blunter side of your nature could come to the fore. I'm not telling you what to do. It is always a choice with astrology. I'm just saying that the stars could engender a need to be more vocal about injustices, but particularly professionally. But it could also bring someone into your world in quite a sudden way who could actually be really good for you. So it really just depends on what's unfolding in your situation at the present time.